acm.cis.ksu.edu. All right, we're live. We have cancer now. Can we go check one more time? Okay. What did you fix, Adam?
Are you writing this by yourself at home?
All being recorded right now?
I wrote all of my classes.
Because it's live stream.
So all this I didn't want to school minus these.
So should I just put it up here today? Doesn't distract you. I should play the live stream up here.
If you want. It's a minute behind.
Best angle.
I thought so, Adam. Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, well, actually,
I'm in a meeting. Are you live streaming?
I found that people were work on the UI, but this design is really not very good. But the basic controller and idea is already made. So we start actually this winter. This is supposed to be finished on May, but I don't think we can do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and because I'm probably driving we can also finish it at pretty much when we drive. We're teaching after
What are we talking about today? Nielsen is not coming today. I don't want that one over there. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Oh yeah. All right. Welcome to the Dev Club. Anyone get anywhere or do anything in their free time? Sure. Okay. Let's see here. Someone said they can't hear anything. That's not cool. On the stream. Heath's on the stream. Hey Matt, how's class? 8:30?
I dropped it.
Oh, you did?
You got 25 hours now.
I guess you get special permission to take one.
Yeah, you can't with the dean. So, this is just no. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Like, I figured we'd just kind of sit around and work on apps. This is the second meeting, so that's okay. So, let's see, what did we talk about last week? We kind of basically what we decided was we're gonna. Do you have any experience?
I just started as a developer this winter from last semester.
Okay.
And I was using But I just do that's exactly what we have.
Okay, perfect. Cool.
It's different than EPS, so.
Yeah.
Because my friends, I passed my document to my friend. He can all around my own course.
Yeah. Yeah. So studios, the way they're going now, which is based on IntelliJ, which is why it looks different. But yeah, it's kind of a different way that they build the application as well. So that's probably what. So last week, what we did was we kind of broke out into small groups and started building kind of small apps. You remember what they were? Like it was an alarm clock or flashlight calculator. So that's kind of what we're planning on doing. Is just the first couple of weeks to practice programming or practice Android development. We're gonna do stuff like that. So I guess if we won't, we can just. We got temperature for Saturday.
Just this weekend.
Yeah.
Man, seems to me if he cooped up in the building those 2 days.
Yeah, that does suck.
Hashtag game jam.
You can volunteer.
I know I can volunteer, yeah.
You get a free meal out of it then
I
too.
think let's do something else right now. Yeah, I think you can too. Let's talk about this.
Yeah. Let's see. What do you guys want to do? Tutorial.
Yeah, show us what's happening.
Yeah, if you want.
I'm ready for this, but that's okay. And show you guys what happens on the screen.
Why?
Because I can't run virtual machines on this computer.
Can you not run Android on Linux? Or in,
On my phone, I guess.
no, I mean as
Huh? Yeah, no, what I'm saying is I can't. I'll develop on here, but I can't emulate it on here.
Why?
Because I don't have Hyper-V on my computer. I don't know. Let's see where we go. I guess we can do it on my phone and just show it that way. I'm gonna share Android Studio. Okay. It's not going as smooth as I wanted. I'm all about Linux. It's just, Jelly Bean.
You guys all use that.
It's actually, there's a very odd proportion of Macs to PCs right now. Most of the time, it's a lot of Mac. Actually,
It was exactly half. Can if you want. You'll be a minute behind. Pretty far behind. Almost there. Oh, that's gonna have to work. No, 4-3. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll go from the start. Peace. We gotta change this to Visual Studio. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna cancel out that real quick. Basically, to start new Android Studio project, you guys have Android Studio, or at least can follow along. What are we gonna build? Hello world. Start with Jelly Bean 4.2 because then you don't have to account for some weird stuff in the past. Ultimately, you probably want 4.1 because you can see here you get So there's all these different options, which are great. If you're actually going to be building an app,
That doesn't mean that
he doesn't.
He doesn't live here, but he's.
oh, okay. Guess he's nice.
No, he's great.
Oh, this is great. Everything is going wrong right now. That's my computer, so
Sounds like you need to download more RAM. Go to downloadmoreram.com to download more RAM.
Can you, wait, are you running Google Ultra?
what's that?
It's like, yeah, NASA uses it and it like automatically downloads Adobe updates and it like downloads more than you.
That's pretty sweet. That's why.
IT people hate it.
Yeah. It's all good. We're just gonna. Dude, I bet Alex just sent me a Snapchat about how shitty this stream is going to.
Why isn't he here?
God, yeah, it's not the video. That's gotta be it. Yep. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Okay, it didn't build the project. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned off the location of the saves. Ridiculous in my battery. Like, I woke up this morning, went to class, and it was dead by the time I got back. One class.
Like you don't use it.
No, I didn't use it at all. It was ridiculous. Yeah, I do read for the battery. Just eventually it was just turn off the location. Oh. Alright, cool. Tried it, works.
Man, who's tracking you?
Huh?
Who's tracking you that hard?
Obama himself.
He's in his bedroom.
How's everyone's week been? Everyone else having a good week?
Oh, but yeah.
Oh, you get those.
It's not like you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
If you have
OT and Z.
you're supposed to all work with us, be able to get the Z and stuff like that.
So does yours say JO?
Yeah.
Yeah. So O is O lot, T is for anyone, and Z is for anyone. So that's why.
Well, I went there because it was like I have to do in college, and she was like, "Oh, you didn't even pay for this that one," so she tried to put a sticker over it and just said "Yay," like just go drive around in the parking garage. And I left. I was like, "No, I'm gonna park wherever I want and just put the sticker off." That's fine.
It works. Long week. Yep. Yes, it is, Heath. I've been going since 8:30 this morning. I haven't eaten lunch or dinner, so you know. I've been in meetings all day, man. In class. I'm a busy person. All right.
The building,
I have no idea anymore.
it's just up there at the top, isn't it? I can see the tab for it. Oh,
Might as well. Yeah, I mean. Sorry, guys. There's something that's my Android. A year. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we have something. Okay, so with Android, basically.
Oh yeah.
I really hope so. Okay. Yeah. All right, we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now that we're somewhere, basically Android works is there's a front end and a back end to everything that you see, right? So the front end is these XML files, which you can see in the layout folder under res is what it's called, stands for resources. So we have 4 files here. Drawable, this would be things like your icons, things like that you need to load into the application. Anything like that can go there. Layout, that's where most of the bulk of the stuff you'll be doing in the resource file is. Menu, that's if you were to click on the menu button, it shows up. That's just it's an XML file. We'll talk about that. And values, we'll be talking about this here too pretty soon. So activity main, if you look, there's not going to be anything. It's just going to be blank. Okay, if we look here, it just looks like a gray screen. We start to just drag that off the page. There we go. But if we look here, you can see hello world. Let's go ahead and, can you guys see that? Yeah, kind of. Okay, so there's hello world there. So that's the front end part of it. If we look at the actual kind of code, this is a markup language. So you don't really have code here. but you can see it's XML, so it's a lot like HTML in terms of like using tags and change stuff here. We wanted to say something like, "Oh, Heath, who's watching the stream right now, bring this over. We can see we change that." So you have the backend. You have sort of the text-based editor where you can text it like you. So you want it to drop to a English text, things like that. And here on the side is all of your. I'm going to talk about here, and you can use the font a little bit. We'll kind of undo what we just did. That is, in our resources, we can hold strings of things, and what that. So this is useful. For instance, let's say you create an application when we first start, right? Like for instance, Ashley. So if we called it chit chat and we just hard coded that in everywhere, imagine everywhere we'd have to go look to change the name of chit. So we're going to use string name equals, and we'll call this title string. Or fragment. So for now, we can now access this using private. And then you can see here on the side, it changed it to hello. So you can see now it says hello. There we go. So that can be useful. Also, if you guys don't know what you're looking for, if you hit Control Space, it'll bring up options that are available to you. Obviously, it's a bit easier to kind of know where you want to go. So as soon as I hit a T, it went from tons of possibilities down to title. It's a good little shortcut to know. Even in like Eclipse and stuff like that, it'll do that. So that's what the resource file is. Now for this, you have Java. In the Java, okay, I guess we'll talk about manifest too. Manifest is, it's the Java here section. Manifest part is basically your information for your application. So it's got the name of the application, the label, everything like that. Basically, this file is looked at by the Google Play Store to kind of pull information from it, so it knows what it needs. So when you go to install things like Facebook Messenger, and it's this is stored. So once you start getting into like a bit more, you're going to be editing this file a little bit more. In Eclipse, you can do kind of like there's a text editor, so you don't have to mess around with the XML part, but it looks like an Android Studio, you kind of have. Okay, so we'll move on to the I'll break it. So when we started out, we created this class called main activity. And basically what that is this is where the bulk of the code happens. So a good thing to sort of look at cycle, for instance, if you were to pause your phone, or if you're you've got notifications on, it triggers. Realizes that you're trying to open up this application. This onCreate method is called, and it does a bunch of stuff here. This is why it's kind of nice to just start with the projects. You don't have to write all this code to start with. So basically what this is doing is bundle is a way to save the state of the thing of the phone. So if you were to do stuff with saved instances, then you can do that. We won't worry about that for now. It sends the content view to r.layout.activity main. We'll kind of get into that here in a second. And then if the saved instance is null, so if you don't have anything, like you didn't save how you wanted it to look or anything like that, the fragment that we kind of talked about, and it's this manager called the new placeholder fragment. And what that's going to do is it's going to come down here and call this, create a new fragment. When this is called, on create view is called, and it adds the layout. So that's where this file in the resource folders, layout, fragment main. So you can see it's called fragment underscore main, r.layout.fragment main. So it uses this. It says put this in the container, and then it brings up this view. So we could actually, if we didn't want the fragment main, right, we wanted something else to show up. By right-clicking on layout, new, XML, and then layout XML. That's what we want to do. And we'll start with linear layout. Click finish. So well, it's done for us now. And then here we go. So let's go ahead and do. Okay, we'll put a large text on here. And we'll go ahead and add a button. That's not really going to do it. Oh yeah, over here, by the way. So this is a list of everything that's on your screen. You can organize it, basically. Let's go ahead and make these. Okay, so we started with a linear layout. You always want to use layouts when you're building stuff because obviously screens can get bigger and smaller. So you don't want to hard code values in like that. You want to be fluid with stuff like this. So we use layouts. I'm gonna also delete this. I can. You can't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. In Eclipse, you can delete it.
Yeah, no, you have to change the value that you want.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do this real quick. Oh, you can't do that anymore. That's weird.
You want to change the breakpoint?
Yeah.
You can type into the.
What's that?
You can have to type into the.
You change it from vertical to horizontal.
You have to change this one.
This here?
Yeah, and this one.
Orientation. Yeah. Horizontal. There we go. Haven't been practiced. So we want to put that. Adam has a really cool app in the store if you guys don't know about it. It is. You should really check it out. Yeah. It's cool. Stop acting like it's not cool. Okay. Almost back on track. Okay, and we're going to add a button. And we're going to actually call these important things because I hate when people just leave them with text view and things like that. Go to YouTube. And we're gonna call this a button. What do we want our button to do? Change color. Okay, change color. So here again, right? You've got large text and you've got new button. We don't want to do that, just because if on another page we're going to be changing color on a button, we might as well have, or if we change even like things like changing languages for applications. Oh, this underscore is important. Not in XML. Because basically how these work are, the XML gets converted into integers. Now that we have those, back to our Hello YouTube. And change this to that string. Slash. There we go. This is going to be add string. Hello YouTube. There we go. Okay, so if we look at our see that. List the placeholder fragment. Let's go ahead and we'll copy this over. And instead of placeholder, say it's the Hello YouTube. There we go. And we don't want to do fragment name, right? What we want to do is we want to do the Hello YouTube. Whenever you're renaming stuff, you want to go to refactor. And actually, basically when you're creating fragments and stuff like that, you want to call them fragment and then what it is. So it's fragment Hello YouTube. It doesn't matter. It's bad practice. Just don't do it. Because I said so. I know you do what you want to do, Adam. Okay, go for it. And you see, when I did refactor, basically it found every. So that's cool. Every call underscore. We're not going to do a placeholder fragment anymore, though. We're going to do a Hello YouTube fragment. Cool. So now that that's done, it would basically open up the main thing. It would show up like this instead of bring up the one. I can't emulate this though. Sorry. Yeah. Adam's making fun of me.
I'm not.
You're making fun of me, Adam. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna start getting into it. I don't know. We're not gonna change the color. We're gonna change what the text says today. Start real basic. So outside of your create view, right up here, just reference elsewhere, create a text view, and it's Hello YouTube is what the text was. So we call it that. And this is freaking out because to this Android C stuff. I did. Okay. Yeah, well, Keith just asked if we're gonna put this on. We'll put this online. We're also gonna need a button. Yeah. What are the?
Like M's in front of all those.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's lowercase UX.
No, that's C sharp. Okay. So now that we're here, we need a way to actually use those. So this is kind of where that whole R type thing came into place and where we called it something relevant. So if I do hello YouTube, and I'm going to cast it to a text view. Where is it? Where is it? There you go. Root view dot get or find. Yeah. Find. It's probably get. Yeah. Get element in Windows. Okay. I was doing Windows Phone development yesterday. No. Okay. Yeah. Cracking under the pressure here, guys. Okay. So what do we call these now that I've text? Hello YouTube. Cool. Now we can do stuff too. Hello YouTube. I don't know why that's off. And then for the button, set it change color. Add this to a button. That button, change color. There we go. Now if we did change color, there's stuff that we can do to it. That's cool. Now we have access to these elements, whatever you want to call them. Change color. So when someone clicks the change color, we want to add an event listener. On let's see. View. You click here. Scroll down. That's all. And auto implements it for us. It's great. Right. So basically, what that's saying is, once the view is created, you're going to create non-click listener for the button. So when the button's pressed, something's going to happen. What we want to happen is we want hello YouTube to change. So basically the way you can do that is you set text, and we're going to say hello Google. And there you go. That's pretty much it. So basically, if I could run this app, which I'm going to do next week because I'm actually going to bring my desktop. Once that's clicked on, it would change the text from whatever's in there to hello Google. You could also do, and then we could access one of the strings in it. So if we wanted to create another string called hello Google Plus or whatever, we could come down here. Google. And we'll say Google Plus. Here. you go. That's how that works. Do you have any questions? No? So this is really bad. I didn't plan on doing this. Kind of figured we'd do this in small groups.
What is your you cast the into the text view?
Group view. So if you see here, it's just the view. You're basically going in and you're going into the fragment so that you can reference things within here. So basically, you're saying get the root view. So get the whole thing of what we want to use. Get that, and then that's where you're sending it to root view right here. Now that you have that, you'll be able to access things. Let's go ahead and just throw it on my phone. With little even my phone's running slow today. That's. I'm not gonna say anything.
Really bad. Like 0 to 6.
All right. You want to do anything fun this weekend other than the game jam? Okay. Anything else? Not okay. Present it to everyone. What do you got? What's gonna take much longer? I tried running. I didn't do anything. Thanks, Adam. Good. Yeah, so if you right click on layout, new, and then there should be XML at the bottom. There's layout and values. So for layouts and fragments and things you don't lay out. Values is that same type of thing we were talking about with the strings file. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch the string real quick. No. Do you know how?
So click on the end at the very bottom. And then the play button on the left is. How long below? Yeah.
This isn't going very well.
You tried to take screenshot.
Loading screenshot into memory. Oh, this is. Okay, well, I'm gonna do it my way.
And then,
What was all that? My application. Okay, so add up with it. This is how I did. This is even how I did my senior presentation, right? Okay. So here we go. Hello YouTube. This is hard. Boom. There we go. If we do something, it's not gonna look like it's doing anything because we just left it. It's always shaded to hello YouTube. So now if we're back in here, I guess we could check to see if it equals one or the other, right? So if what do we YouTube dot get text dot equals. I think you can do R dot. I think you can. You just have to cast it. Just watch.
Do not do add string
Yeah.
slash.
No, you can't do it like that. Okay, we're just gonna do it this way. Let's make sure it's the same.
show them how get strings from there.
It's next week.
No, I don't think we have to get that. I think.
Okay, it's this. We're gonna change it to Hello Google. Else. We're gonna change it to Hello YouTube.
More or less.
Okay, my phone's stupid. Okay, and we're gonna. Now you can see when we click here, it switches back and forth. Yes. All right. Hold on. You guys have any questions? Don't clap. This was so bad. Don't clap. He's clapping. Okay. Don't go watch this tutorial online. Go find a different one. Start working on other stuff. That's how I learned. It's just stuff like this. So I like the new Boston. Some people don't like him though, but I'd recommend the new Boston. Okay, well he's very informative. He's really good. So check out the new Boston. Okay, here we go.
You do one for Android Studios?
I believe he does. Oh, whoa.
I mean, Android and Visual Studios.
I totally didn't even know such thing.
We've done it all week. I just keep
Okay, so the new Boston.com, Huge Science. He does everything. So, yeah, it's a good place to go.
Yeah.
He does Objective C. He also, if you look on the home screen, does Objective or IS development with Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good place to learn. He's a good guy. He went on a hiatus for a bit, but he's back. So yeah, we're gonna leave on this.
Hey, Chris,
What's up?
you had a chance to look at the
All right, that's all. Bye bye.